for it to go fully live here, and alright, perfect. Hello everybody, welcome to a live stream, maybe. I don't know if the thing is loading right now. That's professional, everybody. Alright, there we go. We're good. So, yeah, welcome to another live stream. I'm LeafeonLive, and of course I have some guests with me, my stutter aside. Why don't you introduce yourselves, guys?
I guess I'll go first.
Yes.
Hi everyone. I'm Fano, aka Pachi Kid, aka Pachi Girl. Well, you know what my name is, so yeah.
Yes.
Hey everyone, Susan here. Nice to be here.
Greens salutations. Mind Dark RPG here.
Yep. So yeah, basically, tonight is not going to be like a gameplay stream or anything. This is basically just going to be, well, us just hanging out and just talking with you guys. Well, originally it was just going to be me, but then I presented the idea, and yeah, a lot of other people wanted to join in on it. So yeah, here we are.
To be honest, I kind of stumbled in here on accident.
Yeah, but it's all good. I appreciate you being here. Okay.
That's fine.
Alright, so yeah, if you guys have any questions towards one of us individually, two of us, three of us, four of us, don't be afraid to put them in. Okay.
I might be expecting some people to come in soon, so yeah.
And I will have to prepare for that instance by adding their images too, but I'll worry about that when I get to... Okay, there we go. I think that's good. Maybe I should space out Thanos a little bit more. I'm just going to give him a little bit... Okay, it's a little better. So basically I just put names under our images. Not like it's going to matter much anyways, but, you know, just trying, dang it. Okay. Alright, there's mine. Professional!
I guess we'll know who's who.
Professional, everybody! God.
We're just here for fun. It doesn't really matter.
Exactly. This is all in good fun. Okay, there we go.
I understand I'll have the Alolan Vulpix and I don't.
Because the Choco doesn't have Vulpixes, I guess.
And plus I picked Todoroki.
Somebody make fan art of a Choco holding an Alolan Vulpix.
Or chucking it. No, I'm just kidding. Like, that was a violent pick. No,
Now.
Okay, Stardust. Fuck. Stardust asks, is Telly on live? No, he is not. He said himself he likely won't be on tonight for the streams, but he may be in the chat. So keep an eye out for him. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
It could change, who knows?
Right now we're at 6, but $5 says that a couple of the views are from people in this call at the moment, so still though, that's pretty good so far.
I'm only watching the stream while being in the stream, but yeah.
Rip.
Yeah.
Susan, steal the Alolan Vulpix. This is from Mr. Leafy. God damn it, Mr. Missy. Where's my pretzels?
IRL, I do have 2 Alolan Vulpix plushies, and I'm actually getting a 3rd one in a couple weeks.
You already have a shitload of Vulpixes, sweetie.
You have 2?
I only have 2. That's not. If we're talking a lot, look at my plushie collection. That's a lot.
Let's go there. I'm gonna grab a picture right here. Hey OBS, you want to load this please? Okay, there we go. This reminds me of an old funny meme. There. There's our meme, everybody. Actually, I should probably move that up. This is literally a picture that was taken when Susan and I were watching a few episodes of Spice and Wolf. Basically, this is Susan with Vulpixes. She wants them all. Okay.
I wish. 2 of those in the picture I actually have.
Yeah, basically. Whew. Dang, I wish I could ask Sally a question. No, never mind. I'm about to ask you a question too. Okay, go ahead, Stardust.
I should probably clarify something before anybody else starts talking. If my voice sounds off, it's because I'm currently battling a cold. So if I sound off, I apologize.
You're fighting the greatest enemy of all sicknesses. Great times. Okay.
Well, the U.S. is currently undergoing a serious flu epidemic, so...
Basically, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
which
flu
is
season.
sad.
That's flu season for you. God. Okay. Let's see. Dusty asks, I did it again. Stardust asks, David, when are you going to be on next season for DPS? No idea, because right now I don't want to focus on that at the moment. A little too fresh. Also, I have onion dip. Anyways.
Wait. If you're fighting a cough, Susan, you may need to take a sword. No, that's a terrible idea.
That is a terrible idea.
That's a terrible idea. Who would need a sword to fight a cop? What is this, fantasy?
I didn't know Thana was a parrot. Okay. Okay.
I'm not even battling a cough. Well, maybe a little one, but it's mostly my nose. I can't breathe through it.
There he
There's
is.
Telly. Hi, buddy.
There he
Hello,
is.
Kelly. Oh, there he is.
There he is. God. Oh, okay. We're good. Oh, sorry about you. Just wanted to be sure about deadline when I'm making a... No, it's all good, Stardust. There's not really a deadline for this stuff. It's going to take a while for me to get back on that anyways. But yeah, welcome Telly to... Hello, Telly. I can speak English today.
Clap, clap, clap.
I thought I quit Discord. What the heck? Like, that's genius. Hey, Discord, will you close for me? Nah. Okay, thanks. You too, buddy. Alright.
God dang it, Discord. You only have one job.
Oh, have you heard about the changes to the guidelines that they're doing? Because basically, they will terminate your account now for a bunch of reasons, or for a bunch of new reasons and stuff. And well, okay. So a few months back, they deleted a few Discord groups because alt-right and stuff. Because, well, of course they would. But yeah, I just knocked over my comb. That's genius, David. But basically, what ended up happening was that after that point, they recently updated their guidelines, and one of them is don't show any porn in your chats and the like. Don't show any graphic imagery or copyrighted characters, which I don't know how they would enforce that, but that's a whole nother story. And basically, don't do anything that would get you in big trouble, effectively. I don't know. It's on the It's on their website.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
I guess it would make sense in a way, considering all that stuff's bad. So.
Yep. Oh, Stardust says highlight.
Hello.
That's the guy who made you the sprites I showed you.
Yep.
I remember he was in one of the previous streams.
Actually, let's see if I can get some of that into a file. Let me take a look. Okay. Just, yep, keep the questions rolling, guys.
You got 4 people to ask questions to.
Yep. Okay.
Or a group, depending.
Yeah, basically one or group questions, that kind of stuff.
Single, pairs, groups.
Apples.
Speaking of questions, Wave, what's that picture? Is that a different My Hero Academia villain? I haven't seen him yet.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, who is that?
This is Overhaul. He's a new bad guy in the manga. Or, I would say a new bad guy in the manga, but shit. He's gonna be in one of the... He was in one of the recent arcs in the manga. It got wrapped up recently, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we got some questions coming in. How goes that 5th season of Year's Wave? I have no He is best villain. Yes. 5th season. I haven't worked much on it, largely because I have Take Two to work on and other stuff. And also frustration, but that's a whole nother story. I haven't worked much on it, basically. To Susan, TP Village episode 8.
I had a feeling this was gonna come up. Okay, well, I know a lot of you really want episode 8, and I do apologize. I have not really touched it in a while. I have the plans done. I just have not started PowerPoints yet. I'm hoping to get onto that soon, though, but right now I'm trying to focus on getting better before I really do anything. But don't worry, I did not forget about episode 8, guys. Don't worry. I'm still continuing the show, no matter how long it takes me.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Let's see.
Telly also wrote he is best villain.
Oh yeah, Overhaul. He is a pretty good one. Oh, and his friggin' ending in the arc. That was so worth it after all the stuff that he did. Oh boy.
Is there a specific reason why he wears a plague mask?
Yep. Basically, okay, I guess I can kind of reveal this. He basically leads a mafia-like group. And the plague mask is because, well, reasons.
Does it have incense in it?
I don't think so.
Because that was one of the historical reasons why there were masks like that.
Right. Okay. Let's see. What am I missing? Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. God, gosh dang it, I forgot where that one is. Okay. Huh, I guess I did only download. He hates germs and likes to be clean. Yeah, there. Yeah, basically.
So he's a germaphobe?
Yep.
Huh.
Wow. Okay, then.
I'm far behind it I'm still far behind in season 2, so I don't know what's happened
We
yet.
really need to catch you up on it, sweetie.
Just catch up. I made you watch that other anime, and you've been catching up.
Oh, you caught up
You
with
got
this.
me hooked into it.
You caught up with the Yaoi anime. I mean Sanrio boys.
Huh.
It's not a yaoi anime.
No. If it was a Yaoi, Mega would be watching it. Oh, jeez.
Oh please, I will only make Mega to
Ugh.
watch only anime that has BL in it and make her watch it.
Right. Okay.
What volume does Overhaul appear in? Because apparently the most recent volume to come out was volume 11, and I believe that's more All Might versus,
One for all.
All for One.
I keep getting those confused. Damn it. All for one. Yeah.
Hey, Ditto.
Hey, Ditto. I think he comes in around volume 15. Volume 15 or 16.
Oh, that's
yeah,
still a long ways off.
Yeah,
I
this.
think Ditto's in a question.
Yep.
He did.
But let's tackle Dusty's first. How much motive do you have? I know it really hard, so if you don't have any answer, I'll try something different.
Who
I
is
get
he
bored.
pointing at?
I don't know. I guess we'll do this in the form of a group question.
Very well.
How
Okay,
much
then.
motive?
Okay.
Does he mean motivation?
Yes.
Yeah, motivation.
I guess I'll go first then.
Yeah, go ahead.
It depends on how much I do. If there's something I want to draw, I want to draw it. If there's something I want to sing, I will sing it. And if there's something I want to play on the play, I will play it. That's how much motivation I have.
Okay. All right. Who wants to go next?
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
It really depends, really. I mean, I know I really should be more motivated with stuff, but this is just me because I'm lazy by nature. So it's hard for me to get motivated. But I'm hoping to get motivated more. I'm hoping to get back to my show soon. That's it.
Oh, okay.
How much motivation do you have? Kind of vague. Motivation towards life. It all kind of depends. Just keep going, hope to achieve your goals, and really that's all you can do. So, how much motivation do I have?
Yeah. Okay.
I have goals in mind that I want to achieve, but I gotta take it by a step-by-step basis.
Yeah, basically. Oh, okay. This, can you guys hear me in the call? Rats.
Are we good, or wait, do you need to answer this?
Wave hasn't answered yet.
Wave.
Okay, apparently something's up, so...
Yeah, basically.
Just give him a second.
Yeah, what's going on right now is that in the Skype call, it's acting up for me.
I think until then, we should move on with questions. Can one of you read them, please?
Oh, okay, Ditto asked... Which?
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. For the stream, it's working fine. It's just Skype. Okay, go ahead. I know Thana was in the middle of reading his question, but go ahead.
I already did.
Shit. Okay. I'll just quickly answer Stardust really quickly so that we can just get really caught up. I don't know what happened there. My Skype acted really weird with the microphone. Okay, to quickly answer your question, Dusty, I get bored often easily, so I'm trying to work on stuff, but that often leads to me getting burned out really quickly. Okay, next question. Ditto. To Wave, Susan, and Dana, what would you like to see for the Pokemon game on the Switch? We'll also include light on this. So, go.
I guess any Pokemon that's from the old, but I guess I can go with Pokemon that are new, I guess, but not sure. We got to wait and see.
Okay. Susan?
Hard to say really, because me personally, I don't have a Switch, so if they are planning on doing another generation of a Pokemon game, then I am gonna be a little disappointed that I don't have a Switch for it. So that is if they are gonna be making another generation, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Okay. Light.
Huh? I wasn't included to ask the question.
I said you'd be included in it. Because I think, if I remember correctly, you have a Switch? Or something like that?
No, I don't!
Fuck. Never mind then. Do you have an answer to the question or no? Or should we just move on?
Didn't you have an answer for it?
I was, but I wanted to see if you had an answer as well.
What would I like? Alright, what would I like to see in the games on the Switch? Something different?
Okay. Alright, I guess I'll finish off that question then. Basically, I just want to see the actual effort put into it instead of them doing what they did with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Sorry, not sorry, but those games are kind of trash, or at least in comparison to Sun and Moon. They're just an inferior version. I'm going to say that flat out. I could easily make a whole goddamn video on it, but that's a whole other issue. Okay. It'll likely be another 2 volumes. Yeah, I know how you feel, Susan. I'm just one behind 2. Okay. Leafy the Leafeon 2 to everyone. Least favorite Pokemon.
Oh. That's gonna be difficult. There's so many.
Yeah. I don't know. Just pick one off the top of your head, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Necrozma, I guess, because this Pokemon, what the freaking hell? Yeah, I don't want to talk about that one. Pokemon?
Gem Lives
Matter. Oh, you're
Matter.
talking about Necrozma.
Yeah, Necrozma.
Hashtag Gem Lives Matter.
I'm gonna give 2 answers because these were something I dealt with recently. Sigalith is one of them because I was doing a replay of Black 2 and that Pokemon was really OP for me when I was trying to get through the Victory Road, because my starter was Tepig, so of course I struggled getting through that. Not to mention how fast it is, so that's one. And close second is Awkward Red. Because that thing is a wall to deal with. I had a good streak going in the battle tree and I lost it because of that Pokemon.
Ouch.
In general, I'm not a huge fan of, like... I know you didn't say Pokemon types, but I'll just state it here. Bug and Ghost are not my favorite types, with the exception of some Pokemon for those types, like... For Bug, Beautifly, Leafeon, I think that's it for Bugs. For Ghost, I like Chandelure and Bisbagius, as well as Misdreavus and Litwick. So yeah, that's pretty much the answer to my question.
Okay. Okay. I guess I could say this then in regards to what Susan said about Sigilyph. Sigilyph, the god of Unova. Okay, Light, your turn.
Oh, I still haven't come up with one yet.
Okay, I'll give you some time then. I'll list mine. For me, I don't really have a least favorites, because like I think all of them have their uses and the like. That being said, I will say this: fuck Ultra Necrozma.
We actually had a question regarding that thing, actually.
Yeah, and we'll tackle Ditto's question shortly. But fuck Ultra Necrozma. Another reason why I hate that game. Alright. You got anything, Light?
Sorry, I was laughing out your response.
It's all good.
Oh, okay. Let me think here. I don't really have a... I can't really think of one that I would... I mean, there are a lot of them that I don't like specifically, but hate is a strong word.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring up a past memory. Nidoran. Because that in that one competitive...
I forgot about that! Yes! Oh,
don't kick it level 15!
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, that did happen.
Wait. What was that?
He said Nidoran. But wait, which
why?
gender?
Nidoran male.
Oh.
Yeah, because he... basically, Susan, Light, and I were doing a speed run like a few years ago, and
It wasn't really a speed run, it was a race.
well, yeah, but anyways, we tried to. What ended up happening was that, well, okay, so we got our Pokemon. Light was going to get a Nidorino for Double Kick and the like. He was spending a really long time looking for it, and then he found out that in the game he was playing, he couldn't get Double Kick until level 40.
Well, I needed to try to find something because I ended up with Charmander.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He should have gotten Butterfree.
I did, but only after I grinded out the Nidorino
Yeah.
to level 20.
Oh, jeez. That is bad.
I
Oh.
forgot that happened.
Yeah.
Those speedruns, good old times.
Oh, the Nidoran. Oh, I still like the Nidoran females, but yeah. I kind of praised that, though, in my silver speed run. Okay. Where was I? Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Leafy. Okay, Stardust asks, Light, what are your purpose about your YouTube channel?
Okay.
Basically, yeah, the point of your YouTube channel, I guess.
Well, grammar aside.
Yeah, you can't really... Yeah, that can't be helped with his case.
It's
so don't worry
fine,
about it.
it's fine. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so, purpose of my YouTube channel, what is it now? Well, to be quite honest, almost absolutely nothing.
Oh my gosh, hi Telly!
Top 10 betrayals. Telly showed up, everybody.
Oh my gosh, Telly for the Jamaican chat card, people!
Oh, he's
Whoa,
in the
whoa.
chat room.
Whoa, cool your jets there, Thano.
Shut up. Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. Give me a second, guy. All right. I'll add him to the I'll add him to the stream overlay.
I think you know which character I should probably represent.
Yes, Momo.
Ew, no.
I know. I still have your avatar from the from the 3rd year anniversary stream. Don't worry about it.
I'll set that up. Is it okay if I can continue the story?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, to be honest, I actually can probably tell the story of the original purpose that I had when I said about creating the channel. When I was in high school, I was actually part of a role-playing game club that would meet once a week and would last from 2 hours. We had over a dozen people and in the group, and we had to record everybody's every single action, and I was one of the people who was assigned note takers. Well, I was very impatient, so I decided, you know what, I'm just going to record it and try to put it up on YouTube, set it to private so everybody else can hear it. I don't remember the context, but something happened, and then, yeah, the advisor to the club would not have it, so that plan was down the drain.
Rip.
Spent money on a camera. That money was wasted. So now the channel's just up here to keep track of subscriptions, and with the channel, this is basically how I met everyone here.
Yeah, basically.
So that's the story. Light and dark RPG. Light and dark role-playing games.
Yep.
It was originally for the RPG Club.
Exactly. Pretty much. Okay, there we go. I just added Tilly's thing.
Yay!
Yes, there. He got his actual avatar.
Okay, so now we can head to Ditto's question. What do we think of Ultra Necrozma?
I
Oh,
have
that's
barely
not fair.
started my. I have barely started Ultra Moon, if I'm being honest, since purchasing it, so I
got.
can't really
sorry.
respond proper.
I got a perfect response. I got it.
Oh boy,
Well,
let's
let
hear
it
it.
loose!
There.
What?
Hang on. Type it in the chat.
Wait, what happened?
What are you doing?
No,
You said you were gonna show. You said you were gonna say something, but then it just went silent. What?
No, like, this is basically what I did.
Oh, it's that time the shadows gimmick. I get it.
No,
Oh.
basically, I just slammed my fist into the desk. Or my laptop in this case, but yeah. Because...
Again, I only know Ultra Necrozma by name and that it exists in the game. I've just never actually gotten to that point in the game because I barely started my game.
yeah.
Well, the problem I really had wasn't with Ultra Necrozma himself. It was that one move that he had, the Photon move, because it scales
yes.
his special attack.
It killed my freaking Toxapex in one hit.
Oh my god, your Toxapex actually fell?
Yeah, because it's
I'm
fairy
shook.
yeah, because it's also a fairy or Jim. Damn it.
I'm fucking shook. Your Toxapex is, well, as I've been saying for a year now,
Second
very
time.
savage.
Yeah.
The savage Toxapex has fallen.
Yep.
Oh no!
Well, then again, it was basically the child of my original Toxapex in a sense. So.
I mean, let's be fair, guys. It fell because of Ultra Necrozma. That's not to say not because of us. Let's never forget that.
It was so bad that I just eventually said screw it and just and just brought over my Chandelure, one of my level 100 Chandelures from my previous game into it to just kill the stupid thing.
Okay.
And then
I
shoved it.
struggle to beat, indeed.
And then I just shoved him in the PC where he belongs.
Okay, Dusty. Oh, I have another question. Are you planning on? Are you
God.
planning on
Okay.
making a TEI?
You want to tell the story?
Backstory.
I
guys.
burned those notebooks.
You burned them?
I'm not being literal. I threw them away.
Oh, okay.
Oh darn it!
I do not like the idea. Basically, it was all just idiotic. If you remember from Pokemon World Revolution, that was DA. Yeah, not my best idea. I don't know why it turned out that way. It was all very idiotic. It's one of those things where you think you create a good idea, but then in hindsight, when you look back, oh gosh, what were you thinking? What was I thinking?
Oh, yeah, I know that feeling.
So, no. No, Dusty, I don't plan on making one, plus it's way too late for me to be able to do that anyway. University has a lot more work for me to do.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that a lot of us have those kind of things we do when we're younger that we regret years later.
Yeah.
Or we don't want to
Yes.
remember.
Sadly, even though we don't want to remember, they're still somewhere deep within the confines of YouTube, just sitting there mocking you
Yeah.
every single day.
Well, the good news is I remember I gave up the liberties to that character, to Wave, and
than he was.
Thankfully, he's dead, so I don't even have to worry about it.
Basically, just like a lot of my other friggin' universes on that goddamn wiki, they're never coming to be canon, I think.
Can we
Maybe.
just agree that can we pretend PWR didn't happen?
What show were you talking about?
What show? I never heard of this.
Well, it's
show.
kind of hard at this point in the canon because, well, ignoring Take Two for a second, season 1 of the series had an Amphion appear.
Oh, damn it.
It's really hard to forget about that. And if you consider Take Two as canon, Electrophos and Susan show up to fight the aliens, so...
Oh, man!
Just when we thought we were away from it, then it just slips right back in.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're done. Oh, never mind.
I'm just glad I finished the halfway point of that freaking series. I still gotta write the other 7, though.
Okay, and there's a follow-up question. Or could you make any actions show? I'm not gonna be creating anything, Dusty.
No idea of anyone else making an action show.
Yeah.
This is why I only make stories.
We don't need DPAS gate again.
No, we really.
After all that shit, no.
God, no.
Okay. I'm just gonna clear it up. I write academic papers. I would probably be very bad at story writing. And either way, I just don't have the time.
Plus, keeping up with an action show is no joke. It's especially when your best friend Continuity is just sitting over there saying, "Hey, you got to keep up with me. You don't want plot holes."
God.
Yeah. Oh, I think a lot of shows, even ones that are still ongoing, not just here on YouTube, but on TV and books. I think continuity is always a big issue, and it's always hard to keep in check unless you have you're very dedicated.
Last time on YouTube Z, Jake Paul returned from the Japanese forest to tase some hamsters or whatever the fuck, and YouTube still won't do anything. Wait,
I think it was a rap.
It doesn't make it better.
No, I'm not saying it makes it any better. It's just continuity wave.
Right. Don't worry, we'll just it's a retcon. Peter threatened to sue our asses.
We need to reboot YouTube.
But yeah, sorry about that. Continue.
No, I mainly finished my piece just by saying I'm not going to be creating anything. I am university schoolwork. I'm at a 400 level right now, and I'm just getting through. I have 5 different books I need to read for one class alone.
Shit.
So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do anything with the YouTube channel. It's just mainly here now to keep track of subscriptions and...
Right.
At least hanging out with everybody here.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So, moving on. Dusty asked you a question, Susan.
I was going to knit Susan Delcasia's cameo for Total Pokemon Circus in episode 5. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind. As long as you get... Even though I...
She kind of cut out
Oh,
there.
yeah. Yeah, I told him it was fine. He can have her as a cameo as long as he gives me credit.
Oh, okay. Well, at least we got that cleared up. Keep the questions coming, guys. We'll be here for a bit.
Yeah.
And since Sully is God. And since Sully is in the call, you can also ask questions to him or group questions.
We can at least keep up conversation, at least before we get any questions.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think of something.
I guess I can spark up something.
Yeah, go ahead.
My plushie count has expanded recently.
Oh, God. What did you get this time?
I am pretending to be shocked.
Yeah. What is it?
What did you get this time?
Recently, midday form Lycanroc plushie.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Because Will got the desk form one.
Yep.
I thought, why not I get the day form one?
You know what? I'm tempted to make a joke out of the name, but I'm not going to do that because it's too easy today.
I just knew you were thinking it.
Of course!
You're a mess.
But
I'm actually supposed to be getting another plushie actually in a couple weeks.
Nice.
It's an Alolan Vulpix plushie that you can actually, like, if you hold it in your arms, it looks like you're holding one.
Just gonna hold on that frame.
What?
Those in the chat, those in the stream will get it. Oh God, I love that pic. Anyways, actually, I did also order a plush. Susan showed me this website called Tokyo Ent. It
That one.
it had a sale for I'll get to that in a second, Stardust. Basically, they had a discount basically for a bunch of plushes that were $0 except for shipping. So I basically got a Rockruff plushie coming in. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. Stardust. Or actually, wow, so much plushies. That was so kawaii. Susan doesn't have that many. All those plushies, Dusty. Stardust. Whatever. I was making a joke about how she has so many plushies of the same Pokemon. Okay.
I actually don't. There's an exception of a few, but I try not to collect multiple of the same Pokemon unless it's an absolute favorite Pokemon, and that happens to be Alolan Vulpix right now, so...
Okay.
I wish they would make Delcatty plushies. I could die happy if they make a Delcatty plushie.
Oh.
Maybe not die happy, but...
Well,
I would really love a Delcatty plushie, though.
Okay. To answer your question, Nate...
They made Persia. Why did they make Delcatty?
Okay, to answer your question, Aiden, outline for story writing tips, outline your stuff. It's probably for the best that you do that so you don't have plot hiccups or plot holes. Anyone else got any story writing tips for this person?
Well, even with an outline and you create your first draft, have someone look over it, not just your I cannot speak English today.
Rip.
Have someone else look at it, not just yourself.
Yeah.
It helps to have another person's opinion in order to help keep things in line. It doesn't even need to be grammatical all the time. Just have them ask you questions in order to get context, and if it doesn't seem to make sense in that form when they ask the question, just fix it right there.
Can confirm this is very helpful.
Oh, and never use script style if you're posting on websites. I'm just getting that straight out there. That is, no, just don't do that. And I'm talking about like writing the name of the character, then semicolon, then the line. Like just don't do that.
I wish someone would have told me that back in 2010 when I was posting
same.
Fanfiction. That would have been incredibly useful.
Same here, especially with my old story. God.
I think my old story's still up. I've yet to link it or show it.
The one in the radiation place, or the one in the Fallout?
What?
I thought one was set during a nuclear place or whatever.
No, this is... long story short, it was a crossover series with the big three of the time back in 2010, along with some original characters I created. And, yeah, it existed and never finished.
Okay, because I thought you did write a story at one point about these guys who survived an apocalypse or a doomsday event.
Oh, no, that's from my actual book, Post-Apocalyptic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a book trilogy I've got planned. Assuming I ever get back to it.
Okay.
Because this is me we're talking about.
Right, okay. Fair enough.
By the way, bless you, Susan.
That was not Susan.
I thought it was. I heard someone sneeze.
That was me.
Well,
it's hard to tell.
Rest in pepperoni, everybody.
Sorry.
I
can't tell who's sneezing all the time.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. Okay. Elizabeth Eva asks, "What kind of music do you guys like?" I'm a rock and metalhead, basically.
I'm mostly. I'll go first.
Yeah, you go.
I'm mostly a pop person. I also like listening often to Vocaloid and Japanese music.
For me, I'm mostly a pop, rock, classical, and Vocaloid, and Japanese, and anime, any kind of music. I sometimes sing a lot.
Just don't show him a picture of Jim Sterling. He, basically, a Hatsune Miku. He's.
Don't even think about it.
I just said it. Just don't show him that, and you'll be good. Light, Telly.
I've always been well, I go for just about any genre of music save for country and heavy metal. Everything else is pretty much fair game if I find a song I like.
Okay. And Light.
Well, when it comes to music, it can be pretty open-ended. The main type of music I really like is during the folk revival period of the 60s and 70s with groups such as the Kingston Trio. But I do like arena rock. I do like an arena rock group known as Foreigner, so that's also pretty good. Other favorite types of music, I don't know really what the category would fall under, but I also listen to artists such as Gordon Lightfoot and John Denver.
Okay.
Next question.
All right. Stardust asks, how's it going for making a video, Telly? Or how's the process, I guess, going? Even though he's on a production break.
It's going. I haven't really made a video yet. I mean, I plan on making one. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably already know what it is. But that's the only thing I'm really posting for now because I consider that filler. As for actual other videos, I haven't really done anything in that department yet except write. That's pretty much all I'm doing right now. I'm just writing and catching up.
Yeah, just to clarify, guys, Telly has the account that... Okay, he has two Twitter accounts. One is basically his, I guess you could say his main, in a sense, and the other one is mainly for updates on his shows.
We're going to call that other one, I already had a personal one because I post just about anything on there now.
Okay. But yeah, basically, if you want to look at, or if you want to keep track of his updates for videos, go and check out his second Twitter. Okay, this one will be interesting. Ditto asks, to Wave, do you think you were being a bit too harsh in the 20th Pokemon movie when it was trying to be different from the first season of the anime? Here's the thing. I kind of went over this in my review of it too, but basically, even if, for instance, okay, let's assume that all the changes were taken out, say it was a recap movie, I would still complain about it, because as shown with the Clawnaut, and as shown somewhat with the recent review of Macross's movie, I'm not a fan of recap films because a lot of the times they have pacing issues up the ass. And I even stated in the review that there would be major pacing issues if Brock and Misty were in the movie and not the two really shitty replacements. Because they only have less than 90 minutes to tell their story. That's the big problem. They made the movie too short. Even ignoring that. I was fine that they made it different from the original source because that was one of my big fears going into the movie, that it was going to be a recap, and I'm not a fan of recap movies. My problem is that a lot of the newer stuff wasn't good. I complained about, oh god, I cannot even remember their character names, so I'm just going to cite the Pokemon. I'm just going to cite the Pokemon they have and then the trainers. I took a major issue with the Lucario trainer's story, his backstory, his poor friendship with Lucario, that being we were told they were friends, not shown it at all. And all that stuff. I was not a fan of the Pip trainer and her mommy issues or whatever. All the new I was okay with the new stuff, except for the fact that the new stuff sucked. Like, okay, I don't mind that they changed it up, but the new stuff sucks too. So it's frustrating for me because had it been literally every other film or any other film, I wouldn't take issue with this, largely because it would have just been a standalone movie. Like, if this happened in Volcanion's movie, then I'd be like, okay, the movie freaking sucks, but fine, whatever. The problem is that this was the 20th movie. This was meant to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the franchise. I expected a lot better than this. That's what's frustrating the most about I Choose You, is that it was supposed to be the 20th movie. 20th anniversary. And it says something that Moana, like I said in the review, a non-anniversary movie, put more effort into it than this movie, which was meant to celebrate 20 goddamn years of the franchise. That's frustrating. Okay. I think I skipped over a bunch of questions, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go through a bunch of these. This I was watching for. So if I just said something. Okay, Stardust's question, I'm assuming he's referring to the Twitter account. Telly, do you want to state the name of your the second Twitter for your updates?
But Dusty already follows it.
Well, then why is he asking? Okay.
Well, no, he's asking, okay, I'm following Telly's account. Is there another person I can follow?
What?
I don't know. let's just move on.
Fair enough. There from Aiden Kier. There is a My Hero Academia movie. What? There is a. Okay, I'm gonna basically word this in two ways. Assuming if there is, and I think there is actually one on the.
There's supposed to be one.
Okay.
And it's
then.
supposed to be canon.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Now I remember. Basically, the question is, what do you want in the movie?
Hi, Omega.
I don't know anything I want specifically in the movie. Hell, I still have to catch up with whatever they're doing in the manga. But for the most part, if it's canon, then I'm just hoping for a really good canon story. I guess that's all I'll say.
Okay. I guess for me, what I would probably like to see is, well, maybe a prequel to the events, like maybe leading up to All Might's first fight with All For. I think I said All For One again.
No, wait. You want All For One?
Oh, it was All For One. Okay.
Yes.
I hate when that gets confusing. It's like,
I keep
doing All For One.
I keep forgetting. Also, hey Mega. But yeah, I'd probably like to see, or at least with the ending of the movie, the first fight between All Might and All For One, because hey, that'd be pretty cool to see. But yeah, because we don't know a whole lot about All Might in comparison, so maybe that could work. I mean, we'll find out as time goes on what the movie will probably be about, but that's basically what I'd like to see. If not, then yeah, I'd be up for it either way. Anyone else?
Well, I still have to catch up with the anime before I really see the movie, so...
Do it!
I mean,
I don't know how many episodes behind I am at Season 2. I really
I'm gonna
don't.
drag your ass to a rapid session in the future, then.
it's probably best to catch up before Season 3 starts, because Season 3 gonna be straight fire.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh, boy.
let's continue. Anyone else got anything to add?
Well, I didn't heard there was a movie, but I guess I'm excited about it.
Okay.
Little Witch Academia has a movie. I gotta see that.
Okay. Light, anything or no?
Wait, for
the My Hero Academia movie.
I just want it to be good.
Okay. Okay, got one here. Stardust asks, what's your favorite song about Moana? I'm assuming he means from Moana. From Moana, you're welcome. I just love You're Welcome from Maui. That was good.
It's a nice song.
We Know the Way.
Do you know the way?
No.
Yes, David.
God, stop yourself.
Specifically, the ending song to that song, before the credits, that one, that's really nice. And the Ancestor song, I Am Moana, that one, I really like that one too.
I guess I'll go with How Far I'll Go, or
that's good.
I'll even go
with
with
that too.
I'll even go with Shiny. Yes, I did like that song very much.
He's very shy.
If I'm gonna be honest, I never watched the movie Moana. Yeah, sorry.
You should. It's great.
I haven't got the time to watch it.
Just on
Don't worry,
animation.
Theodore. We're both in the same boat. If it's gonna sink, we're gonna sink together.
Just on animation alone, that film is incredible.
Yeah.
Animation music is amazing.
I'll think about it if I can get back to watching movies.
Fair enough. Okay. Let's see. Can't remember think of one at the moment. Oh, Eva asks, anyone do or has done theater? No.
Me.
I have not done theater.
Me too.
Well, Susan, do you want to expand on your experience?
Sure. I did theater when I started my first stage play when I was in 8th grade. I played a role in we did Willy Wonka at the Chocolate Factory.
Cheer up, Charlie.
I was a grandmother. I was one of the grandmothers in an Oompa Loompa.
The interesting story about the Oompa Loompas.
Okay.
Then when I got to high school, I really wanted to be involved in drama.
Mm-hmm.
So the summer before I entered high school, summer before I entered high school, I was involved in a choir in a theater group at a local theater place. And the lady who was running it was actually my drama teacher when I was still in high school.
Hmm.
When our group put on a show, I had to play several different people for the play. Actually, it was small roles though, so it was hard. It was, but somehow I was able to do it. I literally had to flip back and forth between males and females, so that was a thing. Let's see. I also while I was still a drama, I also did, I think I was a sophomore or junior at the time. I was assisting the special ed classes for their play production of Jack and the Beanstalk. I helped out with that. So yeah, I've been involved in the drama community for a few years. I haven't really done anything theater related since then, but now that's kind of why I want to be a voice actress, because being in theater actually helps you with becoming a voice actress, actually. Even though in real life I'm really tense and nervous on stage, but it was definitely an interesting experience. It was to be involved in theater.
Okay.
That's my story.
Okay. Oh, we got a question from Ditto. To everyone, is there anything that you liked about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Let me answer this for me at least. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. There you go.
So nothing.
I like Full Metal Alchemist's first opening. Anyways.
I can't really answer. Again, haven't really played much of the game, so yeah.
That's fair. Okay, Thanos, Susan Light.
I
got
guess those photo things and the Manti surfboard. I guess they're really fun to do.
Okay.
I have to agree and say the photo club as well, because that thing has become very addicting to me. If you guys have paid attention to my DeviantArt, I did all of Abandoned's cast members in that in like a huge photo. So
that's very true. Yeah, that's true. Very true.
That's really fun to do, and I love the fact.
Yeah, Jay got some of his cast to say something on the photos.
That made my day. It really.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
He even said he hoped to react to it like in a video. I'm hoping he does.
Okay.
If he did, I would freaking fangirl. I got hooked onto that as much as I got hooked to Pokemon Refresh. I mean, I know it's the same thing back from some of the other gens, but that Refresh and the Photo Club are still fun for me. As well as the Rotom photos. I love doing those too, especially since they added new Pokemon for the photos.
Alright.
I think that's it.
Okay. Thana, you want to go next?
I think Daniel said already.
Okay. I guess we'll go to Light then.
Huh. What do I like about the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? Well, it keeps the core Pokemon intact, mostly. I guess I had fun with the Mantine surfing. I actually managed to beat all the records on every single beach.
That's
I
good.
did too.
Oh, did you got that surfing Pikachu?
I did.
Plan to, haven't yet. I've been kind of busy playing Pokemon Crystal on 3DS.
Oh yeah, that's
came
pretty
out.
good. Yeah.
That and Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, how is it so far?
Had a very tense battle against Anjanath.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I've seen a lot of the...
tell ya.
Yeah?
I died in one hit to his enraged flamethrower attack.
Oh, those monsters can be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. And the reason it was so tense, he was almost dead. I was on my last life.
Oh! Yeah, that really does suck.
It's tense. Your body is physically shaking. You can't afford to make a mistake.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
Especially if you end up in one of those narrow hallways.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not maining Greatsword this time. I'm actually using Switch Axe.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm trying something different.
Okay. Alright, we got a question from Mega. God damn it, Thano. I just read his comment. God damn it, Thano, man. Oh, anyways.
I think it's more than Mega who felt sad. It's others other than Mega felt sad for what happened at Elimination.
Yeah, alright, let's just ask. I'm just gonna ask, or answer Mega's question here. What are your guys' thoughts on My Hero Academia shippings? You should have expected this from me. Yes, we did.
I think we know Light's obvious answer.
Oh yeah.
Not the biggest fan of the ships, except for the obvious one with the main guy. But other than that, don't really have an opinion on the other ones. They're kind of just there.
I haven't really seen enough, like, to really get any idea. I mean, at first I did ship Deku with Ochako, but I don't know if that's even gonna be a thing.
I have it.
I think it is
the only one I actually believe in, because
that one seems the most likely.
Horikoshi has shown stuff about it.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, I would say... Okay, I don't remember everyone else's names, so... Yeah, I guess the frog girl with the crow, I think has some kind of friendship.
Okay, Asui, Suyu, and Tokiyami.
Yeah.
Ship those two?
Yeah, I could see that, yeah.
And Todoroki and Momo, that creation girl.
Yeah, that I can also see. And it's certainly not because the pictures are adorable.
And I kind of ship what Mega just said during the whisper.
Yes, of course she ships Yaoi. Why am I not surprised? I'm not hating. I'm just making a joke about it. All right.
Because she's my shipping buddy.
Of course.
Everyone needs one.
Yep. I guess for me, yeah. I've said this already, but basically, Todoroki and Momo, I can ship that. Suyu and Tokiyami. I think I almost said that twice, but the names sound similar at points. I can't really call Deku and Ochako a ship in a sense, because you know it's gonna happen. Like, come on. It's
main guy, main girl.
Yeah. Frankly, I'll be more surprised if Bakugo hooks up with anybody. Assuming he does, I doubt it.
Someone has to love him too, apparently.
Eventually.
I mean, God bless the person who chose that path in their life.
Yeah. Okay, have a good one, Elizabeth. Thanks for coming to the stream.
Oh, you guys up too.
Nice. I think one I've started to see people shipping lately is Kirishima and, I almost said Momo, Mina, but yeah.
Isn't Mina the pink girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that right. Yay.
Yeah. I've seen that being shipped, and I don't think it helps that they've known each other since, I think, the early parts of the high school, or a year, or whatever. Basically, they've had experience in flashbacks around each other, or they've known each other for a while. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, Ditto has a question for us.
Yes, I will. Yeah, let's answer that. Do you have a least favorite episode from Abandon? I don't watch Abandon. There we go.
Oh, yes, I do.
Go ahead, Telly, you first.
I already have a review on DeviantArt about the first 15 episodes of Abandoned. So if you want to go see that, go see that. But I'll just keep it short. My least favorite episode is episode 11 because of the 4 people that decided to return in the game, and And aside from Curlia, I don't think the other 3 deserve to come back, especially Bergmite and Servine.
Yeah, Tully really hates the snakes.
Why do TPIs make me hate the Superior line? It's like I've yet to like one.
What about Amazon Superior?
I tolerated that one. Better than the others, but I tolerated that one.
Yeah. And then season 4 came around and introduced... No, wait, no, they didn't.
Okay, for me, I'm going to have to agree with Tally. Episode 11 Those poor people who came back, what the frickin' hell? I mean, I'm okay with Curlia coming back because she's fine. Corfish is bland. Bergmite, well, he's crazy, and he should just stay there. Servine, on the other hand, yeah, I don't even like her.
Sounds about right.
And I'm gonna say this flat straight, 15, because of that certain elimination that really pisses me off.
I think a lot of them are. You guys are. A lot
Everyone
of you guys
died
are
at the end.
I'll say this much: my winner's pick is gone, so I have to find someone else.
This episode sucked because my winner's pick was eliminated.
Well, in fairness, it was one of the better characters that got sent away, and it was by complete surprise, and I was just like,
Right.
like, that's right, ruined my evening by getting rid of that person.
And then they killed off Yang from Ruby. No, wait, that didn't happen.
Huh?
No, I'm just kidding. That didn't actually happen. Oh, right. Speaking of which, yeah.
Can I my thing, please?
Yes. Go ahead.
I personally don't have a least favorite that I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, a lot of the episodes have either good or bad moments. Bad moments, I know, but an episode that I hate, I don't really have one yet. So, I mean, granted, I guess the second episode's elimination really made me upset, because if you guys know who got eliminated, then...
I think we all know who got eliminated.
Yeah. Even
Why-
Mega's pissed about this.
Hey,
It's
Musical.
not the first you even watched this show.
Hey, Musical.
I think we all know
Hey,
who
Musical.
got the boot.
Hi, Musical.
It
Okay,
easily
guys,
gets everyone.
I'll be right back, because I gotta take care of something real quick.
Yeah, no problem. Continue
But
telling.
yeah, if I'm being honest, episodes 11 through 15 were a mixed bag. They were very rocky. They were still very good episodes, but you know.
Okay. All right. Have a good one, Mega. Thanks for coming out to the stream.
Bye, Mega.
I can't believe they eliminated Steve. He was my favorite character.
Seriously?
Yes.
Hey, now don't hate on Steve.
Steve, I thought it was Bob.
Don't.
I
Hate
thought
Oh no!
No, we agreed that he
Steve.
transitioned to Bob. Wait, fuck.
Steve was best character, and I'm pissed that he got sent away. It
Uh,
was
and, then,
uncalled for.
and then he joined the League of Super Evil. Wait.
I forgot about that show.
Oh my god! I had a friggin' discussion over in Limbo about old shows that came out, and apparently League of Super Evil came out in Canada, or was made
I
in
know where
Canada.
it came out. It's just holy crap! I forgot that.
I know.
I used to replay the hell out of that show on Cartoon Network.
Oh.
I forgot it exists.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Holy crap! I barely remember what happened in that show. I just remember its intro.
Yeah, I remember it came out over here on YTV, but I never really saw it either.
It didn't last that long.
I'd imagine.
It was kind of just sat there and existed for maybe 6 to 8 months at most.
Right. Okay. Yeah, there we go, musical. Steve for president.
Steve. Yay! Wait, who's Steve? Is he the water bottle?
Yes,
Yes.
I thought we agreed.
Telling y'all, Steve for 2020.
Oh, I
To be
remember
quite
Steve.
fair,
Hmm.
it would be an upgrade over our current president.
Boy. Well, then you'd have it in, and then
telling
you.
guys, telling you guys, Steve for 2020. Y'all better start supporting him now. He gonna need it. 'Cause
Yes,
he-
but then
Well,
you'd have a.
that
Yeah, but then welcome back.
He already don't stand this. He already don't stand a chance. He's an independent and a water bottle.
Yes, but then we'd have to deal with the salty person who got thrown out of the White House 3 times, and I think you know where I'm going with this joke, Omarosa.
And then both parties are gonna give hell because they're like, "Are we really going to let a water bottle overthrow us?" I'm gonna be like,
Yes.
"Hey now, you
You're
let
an all-star.
anyone in office, so why not let a water bottle in office?
Yeah.
It's fair game."
Doing all right, musical.
Besides dealing with my cold, I'm okay, I guess.
Okay, I did the
Wish I was
mission.
better,
I,
though.
I exist when work is not trying to kill me.
I'm just relaxing on my day off, but it's still good.
That's good. Okay.
Oh, we got a question from Ditto.
Welcome back, welcome back, Stardust.
To everyone, what do you think of Bayo's new TPI season so far?
Haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it either.
I saw it.
I personally like it. It's not that bad. Its saving grace is its twist premise, where it's basically quote unquote the first TPI in honor of 10 years of TPI making. It'll make sense if you actually see the first episode. But basically, they go back in time and it's the first TPI, quote unquote. I like the idea of it. It's what saved the show from being an otherwise typical TPI.
Right.
It's a good show.
It's very funny.
I just wonder how long would Jotian will last until they even find out.
I don't know, but I'm telling you right now, that show is funny.
God damn it, musical.
What?
Yay! We're bringing the sea back.
Telly, what are Steve's promises as presidents? My friend wants to know.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Well, first off, Steve will give us free water. I mean, come on, he's a water bottle.
Build a wall.
And you vote for him, and he'll promise other stuff. I don't know. We're still planning it out. It's only 2018.
Just don't vote for Harambe again. I can't believe people actually did that.
Were you really considering 2016 had everything and more that could possibly go wrong? Are you really surprised?
Not really.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
These pretzels are delicious. Sorry. Oh wait, no, I can just order him to guard me. There we go. Pretty compelling, to be honest. Yeah.
Dusty asked a question to Wave, I think.
Yeah, I see it. What do you guys think of for my OC story for Wave Show DPAS? I like it.
I haven't read it. If I'm gonna be honest.
It's a thing.
I haven't seen it.
It's interesting, I guess.
I've been reading a lot of the OC stuff.
Then again, that's implying that any of them are still being made.
Wave's message has been brought to you by Shade.
Well, it's not like I'm
all
wrong.
Of your shady needs.
Sad thing is, I'm not wrong.
That's the sad part.
Yeah, it's like, wasn't there a story being worked on
yes.
for a particular new arc that has nothing to do with it? I'm totally not throwing shade at someone in the call.
We're just asking questions, Dom. So ask us lots of questions.
Yeah.
Ask us questions and we will answer them.
And she said he sounds promising.
God. Oh, God. Yeah, but they gotta smell what the Rock's cooking when he goes up for presidency. God.
But Jeffrey the Rock isn't running.
God damn it. Oh, there's an idea for the president. Mind Turtle. Hello!
Bam.
Yeah, exactly.
Back.
Welcome back.
There's Jeffrey the positive rock, and then there's Steve the water bottle.
Yep.
Gonna be honest. It's a tough call on which one you choose.
Basically.
Though I'll be honest, Jeffrey is terrible. He believes in fake news, so screw him.
Does he also believe that Omeros is a good person?
What?
Oh God, good times.
What happened?
Wow. Didn't think you were gonna go there.
That's what I was throwing shade at earlier.
It's like, okay.
I think White missed out what it was. I was wondering what we were doing.
I don't know. I think it was a political joke, I guess. Oh, speaking of, Stardust asks, what's your opinion about Trump?
Oh, God.
Oh, well, I'm not going to bring up an opinion on him because I could care less about speaking about him. I see it enough every day on the news, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good, too.
What else can we say that hasn't already been said? He just keeps escalating the issue.
Basically, whatever's being said is already being said every single day on social media, whether we want to hear it, see it, or not.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to choose not to bring it up, because it's for my own sanity. I don't pay attention to the news that much anymore.
Look, I think it's safe to say that no matter who got elected, you guys were going to be screwed either way.
Although I will say there will be a certain parody of a certain president in a future series of mine.
Oh yeah, did you know that they're actually making a TV or a cartoon based on Trump?
Yep, it's called Our Cartoon President, and it's garbage.
Rip.
Telly?
Yeah.
Musical actually got supporters.
God damn it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if Steve actually gets votes and it appears on the news, I'm gonna have to change my name and be like, I didn't do this. I didn't do no.
No. His new name will be Bronze Star Productions.
I'll be like, I will change my name to Sapphire Star Productions.
Sapphire.
Sapphire's my birthstone.
We're just gonna put a sapphire there.
So wait,
What happened to Ruby?
if Sapphire Productions merged with Ruby Star Productions, would it make Garnet Star Productions?
Don't
Good-
let me know.
Kudos for those who get the reference. Anyways,
Oh, that was a Steven Universe
God
joke.
damn
I
it!
get
Yes. There you go. Kudos.
What?
No. I wasn't. No. Good on you.
I've seen Steven Universe.
Yeah, and good on you for getting the reference. That's what I was saying.
Keep the questions rolling, guys. Come
Yeah,
on.
keep them coming, guys. I think we'll keep this going for about, probably about, I don't know, maybe about 10, 20, 30 more, maybe less than half an hour. We've been running for about, how long? Over an hour, so yeah, probably another 20 to 30 minutes. Let's keep it going.
Questions.
Yeah.
Lots of questions. We got 5 people to ask questions to.
And I'm in the stream, so yeah, you can ask me questions as well.
Basically.
Well, speaking of Steven Universe.
Yep. What is your opinion of Steven Universe from Stardust Live 5?
I've never seen the show, actually. So I wouldn't really know. I mean, I've heard of it. Never seen it, though.
Oh, I was doing a lot of freaking footage of it, so...
I just don't care about Steven Universe because I only watched a few episodes, but I lost interest. But I start to lose interest.
Right.
That's fine.
To answer your question, Evolution, basically just ask us anything and we'll tell you if it's been repeated or not. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm just in the middle of leveling up my support bond with Marth over here. What is your very... I'm assuming you mean very first, Stardust?
Be specific.
Yeah.
Be Pacific, Dusty.
Yeah, I'll just answer right away if he means very first, and I'll correct if it's not. For very first Pokemon.
Very first is Pokemon as well.
Pokemon.
Oh, did you guys see... Sorry.
Hang on, he said favorite anime.
Oh, favorite.
Wow.
Okay. I was going to say... Yeah, sorry.
Well, if we're talking about my first anime ever, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, my parents, surprisingly enough, got me introduced to that. My dad was a huge DBZ. My dad's a huge DBZ fan, so and at the time when it started airing, he got me into it. So yeah,
Okay.
That was my first anime. Pokemon came
Now
second.
Dusty says favorite anime.
Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh came second as a tie. But yeah, if we're talking favorite anime,
Pokemon show.
We're just
okay.
gonna stick to favorite anime.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that, did you guys hear the cover Jonathan Young did with the original guy? Who did the Pokemon theme?
I did.
I have it.
Yeah.
I have
I
it
hear
in my
that.
I have it in my watch later playlist, but
Okay.
I am gonna listen to it.
Okay, because that was really good.
No, I know it's got the original singer guy in there. I'm like,
Okay.
well.
Yeah, for everyone else who's watching the stream, go and look up Jonathan Young's cover of the Pokemon theme. It is really damn good. They even got the original guy who did the first theme. Okay, so I guess we'll answer these questions. Favorite animes on. Who wants to go first?
Are we still continuing with the favorite anime thing?
Yeah, that's what we were doing. I thought it was first, but
So
yeah.
are we talking current favorite?
Sure,
Time favorite? What's the
I guess
criteria?
I guess we'll just go with overall favorite.
Okay, well, despite the current series and its respective movies, I like Dragon Ball Z. It's my all-time favorite.
Okay.
Okay. The 2011 adaptation of Hunter x Hunter.
That's a good one, yeah.
My favorites. It's a two-way tie between Italia and Yuri on Ice. A close third is Orad. And currently my favorite I'm watching right now is Sanrio Boys. Thanks a lot, Thano.
You're welcome.
How is it that you
got me
always
addicted to pom-pom pudding.
How is it that you always find anime that somewhat relate to my actual shows that I'm making? First it was TNR. Now you're relating to a.
No, I was the one that found TNR.
Now it's similar. Now the show you're currently watching is similar to a show I'm currently writing.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
To be fair, though, I was the one that found the TNR one, not Thano in that case.
Yes, that new show, Pretty Boys, I'm writing. Yes, five guys all getting along, all
Burgers and
best friends.
fries.
Yeah, come on, it's a setup. This is me we're talking about.
Fair enough. Okay.
I ended up learning about Sanrio Boys on Facebook through Crunchyroll, so...
It even has the word boys in it. Sanrio Boys, Pretty Boys.
Yeah. All right. Who wants to go next?
For me, tie between Sanrio Boys and Natalia.
I'm kind of
High five,
putting.
Thano.
Okay, I'm kind of putting together a list already of my favorite animes, but of course it's going to be on hold due to the Tri-Marathon. But I'd say probably Full Metal Alchemist is one of my favorites. I can't say if it is or not my all-time, but yeah.
Original or Brotherhood?
Brotherhood.
Have to make that distinction.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I think I might have skimmed over some. Okay, Thano, what got you into drawing for a musical?
Good question.
What got me into drawing? I was looking at a lot of drawings during my art class, and then I looked at a lot of stuff on my computer, and most of the art side was really good. So I kind of got into drawing because of it. So I started to draw my own stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how I got into drawing.
Okay.
You just saw stuff and you wanted to be inspired to draw.
Yep.
All right.
Evolution Dom asked, what was the Pokemon game that got you into Pokemon?
Gold.
Sapphire.
Ruby.
Sapphire was my first game.
Emeralds was my first game.
So we got
I
three.
would be into-
So we got
Sapphire was the first game I ever played, and it was my cousin's game. Emerald was the first Pokemon game I ever owned.
So basically, the three of you are hoeing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seems appropriate.
Well, what got me into Pokemon wasn't the games; it was the show. But then,
Well, the shows got me into the games before, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I was already into the show long before the games. But I knew the games existed, but it wasn't until my cousin showed me Pokemon Sapphire and I played it. I was like, oh, I kind of dig this. Yes, and then that was it. That was it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because as I started playing the games more, I stopped watching the anime. And I'm just like, huh.
Well, to be fair, Hoen's anime kind of sucked.
I stopped watching at the end of Diamond and Pearl, thank you very much. And I like the Hoenn anime, so meh.
Top 10 anime battles, everybody. Anyway, well, to be fair, I actually really hated Sinnoh's anime, so... Still, though, it's probably not the weirdest story of one of us dropping for an anime. You want to give your story, Light, of how you dropped out?
For which one?
For the Pokemon anime.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to tell the audience?
Okay, hang on a second. I need to... Oh, I know the reason, but I need to think of how to lead into it.
Okay.
Okay, so... When I was a kid, I was really into Pokemon, and I watched the Kids WB version all the way up to Hoenn, and I believe they stopped at the one Battle Frontier episode with Charizard versus Articuno at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until...
Oh no, Kids WB never made it to Battle Frontier. It moved to Cartoon Network long before that happened.
Right.
Alright, well, that's how I remember it.
Okay.
And then... I watched a little bit of Battle Frontier. It wasn't as good, but I still watched it anyways. Then it was Diamond and Pearl, and I stopped watching originally at that point because it was taking way too long.
Yep.
And then
Galactic Battles.
And then I caught up with the 5th generation, and I decided to try to watch a lot of the way through. And then we get to Unova's Pokemon League.
Yeah. Here we go.
I'm impressed y'all made it that far.
With Ash's battle versus Cameron. And it had some weird premises, and one of the things that was kind of making me a little weirded out was considering a lot of the type choices they were using, and a lot of those Pokemon that they were weak to ended up winning overall. But then comes the line, "Where's your 6 Pokemon? I only brought 5!"
Yeah.
And I was done!
But you mean that's how that...
Cameron only
that was
brought
awesome.
5 Pokemon, and he didn't bring a 6.
And
But-
eventually we found out that it was a Watchog.
But even then, I'm so conflicted that they actually let that slide in the writing.
They let it slide, and I was done.
I would have hit them right then and I'd be like, "No, you don't write that! You don't write that! This is wrong! Bad!"
Basically, I guess. I kind of stopped after Kalos because, sure enough, the Alola anime kind of sucks. What a shock!
I'm going to agree with Wave. I stopped at the Kalos, but I got back into Pokemon when they released the Aloha region.
I stopped right at the beginning of Unova, mostly because the beginning kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of boring."
Yeah,
Diamond and Pearl was the last thing I enjoyed, and Diamond and Pearl was already stretching it because we don't even need to speak about the Ash's lovely final battle
Oh,
in that
Yeah.
particular league.
Like, I will still defend the whole thing with, what's the word I'm looking for? I'll still defend the Kalos anime because I think that one was the one that was written competently. The problem, even regardless of people pissing and moaning over the goddamn Ash losing, which is still stupid to this day that people bitched about it, but whatever. The problem with Alola is that, well, I could probably do a whole video on it, but really, if you want a lighthearted or whatever show with cutesy animation, just go watch Yokai Watch. Really.
Cool.
Just go watch Yokai Watch. There's no reason to watch Sun and Moon.
I flip-flopped with the anime. Like, I stuck with the anime at first, and I dropped a little. I watched again, I dropped. I remember seeing Kalos, and then I was in the middle of the Kalos stuff, and then I just dropped out for I don't know what reason. And I mean, I'll occasionally look at the Alola episodes, but nowadays I only will really see the show if like there's a certain Alola episode I want to see, but other than that, I usually just look on Cerebi for the episode pictures, and that's pretty much it.
You want the honest truth? Every so often I tune in for the anime just to see Professor Kukui. Yes, I said it. We move
That
on.
does not surprise me.
Why are we not surprised?
Even when he's on a mountain.
That's not... I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen. The anime somehow made him even more attractive. I'm sorry.
Yeah, here's the funny thing. First of all, I guess this isn't really so much a spoiler, but near the end of the the Foundation arc, he actually proposed to, I cannot remember her name right now, but whatever, to the girl that he's married to in the games.
Burnett.
And
Burnett.
thank you. Yeah, so that happened. And funny enough, in one of the recent episodes, this is another thing that happened. They went to the mountains or whatever, and Kukui had to switch.
Wearing an open jacket.
He was wearing an open jacket.
And I'm just like, Kukui, what are you doing? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the view, but what are you doing?
God.
You're oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, covered in snow.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just like, does he normally do this? If so, how is he not dead?
Yeah. Okay. We went a little over time with that, so we'll keep it going for.
Let's at least try to finish up the questions that are presented. That's only fair.
Yeah, we'll keep it going for a little longer. So, okay. Stardust asks. Let me just make sure.
Oh no, we're at
Nope.
Musical Meloetta's question.
Okay,
now.
musical asks. Favorite book. I don't have one.
I'll
My
answer.
favorite-
Go ahead,
Sorry. My favorite book is one from my childhood, and it's My Side of the Mountain by Jean Craighead George.
Okay.
Okay. Favorite kid book? Where the Sidewalk Ends. Freaking love that book. Another favorite is fifth Harry Potter book, Order of the Phoenix. That's actually my favorite of the Harry Potter books.
I don't have a favorite kids book, but book-wise, I guess, does manga count or no?
Let's not, for the sake of this.
Then just
not
in
say we did.
general, first Hunger Games book,
Okay.
because I got into the Hunger Games like maybe a year or two ago.
All right.
I actually liked the movie,
I mean,
so I started reading
book-
the book.
I mean, the first movie was nice. The second one was hot. Damn, that second one was great. And then we don't speak of the last two.
They
We
ruined
don't even
it.
speak about the last book.
Yeah, we don't.
Which makes sense.
We shoved them in the same dungeon as the 50 Shades series.
No.
Which also ended as of
Yes.
today. Thank
Yes.
Wave, you do not want to put anything in the dungeon with 50 Shades of Grey.
It's
God. Oh, I
not.
get
50
it.
Shades of Grey, that place is fun.
It's not even good BDSM, God. It's like watching the porn without the porn in it, and how the fuck to screw that up? Anyways, ignoring that little joke for a second. The 50 Shades series sucks. Plain and simple, basically. Okay.
And we pretend it never happened.
As long as they don't adapt that fourth book, we're good. Okay, Stardust asks, you better not laugh at me. I'm about to ask you guys a question. We're not gonna laugh. Do you have an interest in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic? No.
No.
Nope.
I made a journal about the things I would never review, and that's number 3 on the list because I simply dropped out after the 3rd season, I think. Maybe. It's complicated.
I've never had an interest in the cartoon. I have nothing against it. I think the cartoon's just fine. It's whatever. I've never had any interest in that. Sometimes I'll tune in for a video review, but other than that, it kind of exists.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to agree. See, I mean, it's not my thing. It's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's okay. I mean, I've seen some of the episodes. It's not horrible. It's just okay to me.
Let me put it like this: I've watched more reviews and YouTube poop with the cartoon in it.
Fair enough.
Pardon me if I'm sounding out of breath, guys. I needed to get more water.
No, it's all good. Okay, Evolution Dom asks, another question, if you could be in Persona 5, what would your Persona, outfit, and codename be? Haven't played Persona, so I'm dropping out of that question.
I haven't played Persona either. I've never played Persona, so I can't really respond.
Why don't we ask a resident Persona fan?
Right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm going to agree.
Okay, considering it's Persona 5, I don't know. Is it okay since I know he said what Persona outfit and what would your code name be? Oh boy. I would say if I wanted to have a Persona, I don't think I could come up with a name right off the bat, but I would actually want to be a forger.
Okay.
Forge documents and or books.
Alright.
So it would kind of be around that. Maybe have a more scholarly appearance, and my codename could be the Quill.
Okay. Makes sense.
Sounds mysterious.
I
So-
don't know Persona. I don't know
So-
Persona, so I wouldn't know either.
Me either. I don't play the game.
So,
Unless
No.
I can think of some for us, but
well, for Personas, well, I guess considering the topic of Persona 5 is basically you're being gentlemen thieves, it would have to be,
Phantom Thieves, yeah.
yeah, it would have to be within that context. So
Yeah.
I can't think of anything related to a forger right now. So it would be within that context. That would be what I would be aiming for, Evolution Dom.
Okay, sounds good. All right, what else? What do we got here? Okay, so much the energy. Okay, and what made it? Maybe we were lucky. Bit of discussion. Okay, all right, we're getting pretty close to being caught up. So I guess we'll take in a couple more questions, and then I guess we'll call it because I think we went a little over time, anyways. So before I read off the Ditto's questions, just want to thank you guys for coming out to the stream, and we'll take a couple more questions before ending it. Okay, Ditto asks, to everyone, what do you think that Ash Greninja lost to Elaine's Mega Charizard X in the finals of the Pokemon Leagues? I'm assuming he means what are our thoughts on that?
Okay, well, I was the outsider looking in during all of this nonsense. Personally, I thought it was the battle itself. I watched it after the fact. I want to say a few months after it happened. So I'll just say, I really dug the battle. It was pretty good. I liked the battle. As for the result, I didn't really care. I knew what was going to happen. I knew how things were going to go because, again, this is an ongoing anime that has to follow alongside the games at this point. Okay, so as for how it ended, I can't really say I cared much. It was just fun watching everyone lose their minds over it. Truly, it was.
Okay, who wants to go next?
I'm gonna have to say, I mean, it would have been nice to see. I mean, I'm sure the battle itself was great, but I mean, it's predictable. I mean, we knew Ash was not gonna win the lead no matter what, because this has happened so many times in the show. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, Thano, Light.
I didn't watch the fight in Kalos, so yeah, I have no opinion on it.
All right, Light.
I didn't see it either.
I really don't care that Ash lost because, frankly, it showed that he came a long way since Unova, especially. He got to the top 2, guys. Why the fuck, bitch? That was the farthest he has ever gotten in the series thus far. That is really good. And yeah, some people complain that, oh, well, he should have won in the title and stuff. But first of all, the anime has lied numerous times. Why are you getting onto their case over this now, when they've lied numerous other times in the series? Like stating in the past, I think it was a Unova episode where they pretty much stated that Oshawott was going to leave. He didn't leave. Or that he would evolve, and that didn't happen. The anime has been caught lying numerous times. Why are you taking the title so seriously now? So, yeah, the outcry was absolutely moronic. I'm just going to state that flat out. It was moronic. Okay. Alright, Evolution Dom asks, what would you change from your favorite anime show, be it plot, character, etc.?
Oh. I don't think I'm qualified to say.
I don't know. I guess I'd have to narrow it down to a series.
Okay.
There's not much I'd change in my current favorite, My Hero Academia, mostly because I like everything that's in it.
Okay.
And it's very specific and has a lot of details on everything. Its world building is incredible. That's honestly the only anime I looked at as of late, other than Hunter x Hunter last year, but that's really about it. There are so many other anime I want to watch. We'll just say the word lazy and leave it at that.
Okay.
So I don't know if I can properly respond to this.
Alright, who wants to go next?
I got nothing on this question, so yeah.
I don't really either. Sorry.
Okay, Light.
I believe I said I wasn't qualified considering it's talking about favorite shows and
Right. All right.
I'm gonna be honest. To really try to give an answer to the question, you would really have to figure out what's going on inside the creator's head and what the thought process is for what's going to happen going forward. Because trying to change one thing in the midst of everything could affect something that might have happened later on that was good, just because you wanted to change something bad in the last.
Right.
It's a very narrow tightrope to walk. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to give a good answer, even if I had one.
Okay. Before I answer, I'm going to say this comment, ditto. Yeah, it's been long confirmed now that Ash's Litten is going to evolve into Torracat. It's even on the poster for the current arc. The question that a bunch of people I've been seeing asking now is Steenie going to evolve? Because there's been confirmation that Serena is going to be appearing in the anime soon. Some are theorizing it's going to be Malo's brother. Some are theorizing it's a potential evolution. The intro certainly isn't showing Torracat, so you can't get anything off that. So yeah, okay. Back to Evolution's question. I'm going to preface this by stating something that I'm not a writer. I am not experienced as a writer. I will not, and I refuse to state that this change would be for the better, because I am not that kind of person. That being said, I would change Dragon Ball Super in a certain, at least with one element. Make Jiren interesting. Holy fuck, I could make a whole rant about how the Dragon Ball Super anime has made this goddamn antagonist so fucking boring. Oh, he's a...
I thought that's weird. Most people say they liked him. I didn't know he was that bad.
Oh, he's very powerful and stuff, but yeah, that's literally it. Oh, he's very strong. That's literally his only character trait. Nothing else.
Oh, God,
the guy
literally
doesn't talk for over almost 20 episodes.
Oh my God, that sounds pretty bland.
And he only started talking near the end of he only started talking around the time Goku got Ultra Instinct, but that was because he was fighting Goku. Anyways, after that he was pretty much silent for a lot of it. He spent like 2 or 3 episodes literally meditating, not doing anything. And he's only talking now because he's the only guy left on Universe 11 to fight. It's ridiculous. And what's frustrating about this is that the freaking manga nailed his character down. They gave him an actual personality instead of him being a quiet sack of shit.
I called the manga's getting straight to the point.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, I would change Jiren. Or Jiren's character at least with that. I've heard some people say, "Oh, well, if they wrote it, they would make Gohan more interesting." But here's my problem with that. A lot of people who say this are people who want Gohan to be a fighter, and I'm like, guys, that was never Gohan's character in the first place. He only fought, in terms of a major event, once, ignoring the Majin Buu saga, and, well, anyone who watched that saga knew how well that went. But he only had one major fight in the entire series, and that was against Cell, and that was it. Because
that was his major fight, and it was his time to shine, and he kicked ass.
Yeah, and that's just it. Even the show flat out states that, and this is something that really pisses me off even to this day, that people can't seem to remember, Gohan is not a fucking fighter. It's Goku that is a fighter. They're watching for Goku. Gohan doesn't want that. That's been established from the fucking beginning. But people still fucking bitch that he should be more like the Cell games Gohan. And I'm like, he's not that character. Do you want your characters to develop? And it's funny, because these are the same individuals who fucking bitch that the series isn't giving these characters development, but they also want Gohan to be the same as in the Cell games. What? I'm sorry. Fuck.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm not the biggest fan of the way Gohan is in Super, but I understand where it's coming from. And like you said, he was never really a fighter to begin with. He was kind of just pushed into all of this, if we're being honest.
Exactly, and that's just it. That was literally the point. He's not supposed to be like his father. That was literally his arc. He went from a fighter to a scholar. That's development. He's different. He's shown numerous times that he's different than Goku at numerous points in the series. And so many people bitched about his performance and when he got eliminated in the Tournament of Power. But I'm sitting here thinking, the fact that he got that far should be an accomplishment, guys. Why are you fucking bitching? So many people theorized that he was going to get screwed over in the beginning.
Complain, silly. Everyone loves complaining.
Yeah, But it's like a lot of people were theorizing that he was going to get screwed over like really early in the series. No, he made it to like the final 7 or so out of 80. That's something to be. That's a good thing, guys. Even with the series coming to an end in a few weeks, but still. That is just literally one of my pet peeves. It's like, if you want to bitch about any fucking character in the Stone family not getting development, Goten. Look at Goten. What have they been doing to him since near the Buu Saga? Nothing. Okay, sorry, that's just one of my triggers there. I guess this is the last question for this from Evolution Dom. Have you heard of the Danganronpa fan game series called Danganronpa Another and Danganronpa Another 2? If so, a favorite character. I've heard of it. I have not played it though, or yeah.
I do heard of that game, but I never saw it.
Are you talking about Ultra Despair Girls?
No. There is a fan game on the internet called Danganronpa Another.
No, I never heard of it.
Okay.
And I wish I cared more about that, but I do not.
Okay. Yeah, I apologize for that last tangent there, guys. We ran way over time, but still though, I want to thank you guys so much for coming onto the stream tonight. I really do appreciate it, and thank you guys, and I'd like to thank my guests so much for being here.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we'll end it then. Thank you guys so much for coming out, and I'll see you later. Peace.
Bye.
See you.
Sayonara.
Hope you have a nice day.